This Madonna and Child is one of my favorite pictures in the sale. It's by the Milanese artist Giampetrino. What I think is really fascinating about this Madonna and Child is the way that different artists could look at a theme and be inspired by each other. Giampetrino certainly was looking very much to his master Leonardo, and even more so, Giampetrino's influence on Jos van Cleve, the great northern painter of the early 16th century. About 23 paintings by Jos van Cleve in his studio of this composition are known. Quite different than this painting, much more northern in their handling, their light, their coloration, with none of the lovely smoky softness of flesh tones that Giampetrino learned from his master Leonardo. Although it was painted in England, this Venus and Adonis by Jacopo Amagoni exemplifies Venetian Rococo taste. It depicts the young figure of Adonis, the young boyfriend of the goddess Venus, getting ready to set out on the hunt. What Venus doesn't know, of course, is that he'll never be coming back, which simply makes this beautiful depiction of love between a couple even more poignant and evocative. One of my favorite and most unusual pieces in the sale is this wonderful Desco da Parto, or birth salver, by the Florentine artist Bartolomeo di Frusino. It shows a scene of everyday life in Florence, the birth of a child. Bartolomeo di Frusino here pretty much adheres to social custom, and no men are allowed in the birthing room whatsoever. We see here also servants bringing things for the new mother to drink on salvers. And in fact, these birth trays seem to have derived from that custom of bringing drinks to a woman who's just had a baby on large ceremonial platters. As with most of these birth trays, there's paintings on two sides, and on the other side we have a really rather interesting image. It depicts a young boy, probably representative of the newborn himself, wearing a gold and coral amulet to ward off evil spirits. The inscription around the edge says that he's urinating gold and silver threads. The coat of arms on the right-hand side of the plate is that of the Montori family, and it seems likely that this was commissioned by that family, who were famous goldsmiths in Siena in the early part of the 15th century.